You get into some stuff in here that I can't even wrap my head around. Can you talk a little bit about like the child soldiers piece?
Oh, yeah.
This is too hard to even comprehend. I've never heard of this. Like, you and I could go toe to toe on the Palisades fire, and trust me, we're homeless and losing $24 billion and corrupt NGOs and Newsom's connection to the CCP, all this stuff. I hate this guy. Yeah. And as a native Californian,
it's actually a tragedy, I think.
I couldn't agree with you more.
He had the potential to be great.
Oh God, I never saw that. Explain that.
No,
he's a sociopath.
But if it weren't for that, right?
Really?
He's extremely charismatic. He's intelligent.
Sociopath.
I know. That's what makes him evil. But he could have been a great moderate governor of this state, but he is captured by higher powers.
For sure. And he wants to be.
Yes.
I mean, the association with the Gettys and then marrying into Nancy Pelosi.
Yes, the Gettys can own him. They own him. They own the state, actually.
You want to go there for a second?
Let's child soldiers.
Okay.
Which one?
Newsom first, then child soldiers.
Sure.
Tell me about that.
So California has effectively been run by four or five families for almost 100 years. And the Gettys have sponsored Gavin and Gavin's father going back to the 1940s.
Right.
They all live in an area of San Francisco called Pacific Heights. They all are intermarried. Nancy Pelosi is part of this milieu, and they sponsored Gavin's rise initially with his business in Napa, and then introduction to this kind of socio-political scene in San Francisco, and then positions. I don't remember if he went directly to mayor or if he was on the council, but at some point he's sponsored to mayor, and then so on and so forth. They're buying. Ultimately, they're trying to buy a president.
Right.
That's exactly what it is.
And they've sponsored him all the way up the chain from, I think, council to mayor to lieutenant governor to governor.
As the temps start to rise, I get that familiar urge to refresh my closet. But I am done wasting money on trendy pieces that I wear once, which is why I'm obsessed with Quints. The clothes are timeless, elevated, built to last, no insane markup. I'm talking about 100% European linen shorts and dresses that start at just $30. Italian leather platform sandals, luxe swimwear that looks straight off a runway but costs half of what you'd expect. Quints partners directly with top-tier factories, cutting out the middleman so you get designer quality at a price that actually makes sense. And they only work with ethical, responsible manufacturers who care about people and the planet. Personally, I stocked up on the linen tees and the tanks, and believe it or not, a killer summer dress. Occasionally, I do wear dresses. And honestly, it finally feels like my wardrobe matches my standards. Upgrade your wardrobe at quince.com. Luxury should never mean compromise. Team, give your summer closet an upgrade with Quince. Go to quince.com/Jillian for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/Jillian to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/Jillian. Right now, the headlines are chock full of data breaches and regulatory rollbacks, making us all vulnerable. But you can do something about it. Delete Me is here to make it easy, quick, and safe to remove your personal data online. Delete Me knows your privacy is worth protecting. Sign up and provide Delete Me with exactly what information you want deleted, and their experts take it from there. Delete Me isn't just a one-time service. Delete Me is always working for you, constantly monitoring and removing the personal information you do not want on the internet. For me, I feel so much more secure knowing that my personal info has been wiped from the web, simply because I don't get all the robocalls, I worry far less about identity theft, and so much more. So take control of your data and keep your private life private by signing up for Delete Me. Now, at a special discount for our listeners. Today, get 20% off your Delete Me plan by texting Jillian to 64000. The only way to get 20% off is to text Jillian to 64,000. That's Jillian to 64000. Message and data rates may apply.
Look, even Kamala is involved in this. She's godmother to one of the Gettys. And they, there's an alliance between sort of the old money in San Francisco and then the tech power. And unfortunately, California is now run entirely by San Francisco. Power used to be more dispersed and we were a more moderate state. But when aerospace and defense left California, along with it, I believe like 300,000 engineers who are moderates, right? And typically vote Republican. LA County became blue and the power, the locus of power shifted to San Francisco, and it's remained that way for at least 27 years.
He's like the Manchurian Candidate.
Yeah.
And you see it.
Yeah.
There's nothing this guy does that's real.
I know.
Everything is a lie or a facade or a bribe or a game. And I honestly can't think of a politician that I find more dangerous.
Yeah.
I really can't. When I am faced with future choices, and again, I stress the fact that when I am disappointed with things Trump does that I think unnecessarily ruffle feathers, it's because the risk of him pushing this pendulum back in the other direction is going to go.
That's a good point.
To the hands of Newsom and AOC and the Bernie. It's like, it's scary. People don't know what that means because they haven't lived here.
Yeah, exactly.
And if they have, then they're at the ones that stayed. I mean, when you and I get to the fires, it's insane. Well, global warming. I'm like,
right. Well, Gavin's now trying to course correct because he's rebranding, right? So he vetoed this latest law that everyone was talking about recently related to soliciting sex from a minor.
I saw this.
Yeah,
yes.
It's kind of there's more nuance to it, but anyway, Gavin was against that, and he's doing the pod to try and learn about conservatives, to learn how to counter them, of course. And he was trying to take a harder stance on homelessness and bring accountability. It's just a rebrand. Just branding. Well, he's corporate.
Well, let's look at what he actually does.
Yeah.
So when it came to rolling back Proposition 47, which was the decriminalization of the $950 theft.
He was against that.
He was against
I know.
it. That was Prop 36, right? That was meant to roll back 47. And he opposed it
I was surprised by that, actually.
Because who's paying him to oppose it?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
So that's...
Whenever you want to know why he's doing it, just look for the money.
Okay. So why is it that the money wants criminality to run wild? I have a theory, but I'd love to hear if you had an idea. Because
I've really tried to understand this, and it's the thing as the George Soros conversation.
Yes.
Why do you want lawlessness?
Yes.
Why do you want anarchy? Why do you want chaos? I've heard all different answers from very intelligent people. Tucker thinks it's demons. Anna Kasparian thinks it's good intentions have paved the path to hell. I've heard differing answers. It's got to be financially profitable somewhere. It's got to be profitable.
Yes.
That's the bottom line.
But I think it's also hate.
Really?
So here's why. I actually was thinking about this on the way over here, because it is the $64 million question.
When we talk about success in the health and wellness space, people usually focus on the product. Maybe it's killer protein powder, a sleek activewear line, a smart home workout program. But what most people don't realize is that the real magic often happens behind the scenes. Take some of your favorite brands like Alliance Naturals, Skims, or mine, for example. Yeah, we've got the products and the hype, but we're also using something that makes the selling part smooth and seamless. That business, the behind-the-scenes business, is Shopify. And nobody does better than Shopify at selling. Home to the #1 checkout on the planet and the not-so-secret weapon, Shop Pay, which boosts conversions by up to 50%. That means fewer carts get abandoned and way more sales actually go through. So if you're serious about scaling your business, your commerce platform better be ready to meet your customers where they are online, in-store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Because businesses that sell more, they sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Alaya and Skims use. Sign up for your free $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/Jillian. That's shopify.com/Jillian, all lowercase. One more time, shopify.com/Jillian to upgrade your selling today. Active Skin Repair utilizes a molecule called hypochlorous acid. Now, when you apply it to the skin, the molecule works by mimicking the natural immune response to cleanse, soothe irritation, reduce inflammation, and support healing. Active Skin Repair can be used to treat a wide range of skin issues, including cuts, scrapes, burns, sunburns, diaper rashes, and other types of skin damage. And it's also safe and non-toxic, making it suitable for use on all skin types, all parts of the body, and you can even use it on rosacea, eczema, and acne-prone skin. With over 500,000 happy customers, thousands of 5-star reviews, and ingredients so safe and clean they can be used by the youngest member of the family to the oldest, you now have one simple solution for all of your family's skin health needs. So visit ActiveSkinRepair.com to learn more about Active Skin Repair and to get 20% off your order. Use the code Jillian. Again, that's ActiveSkinRepair.com and the code is Jillian. Choose Function because it's the only health platform that gives you access to the kind of data most people never see and the insights to take effective action. Inside Function, you can test over 160 biomarkers, from heart and hormones to toxins and inflammation, even stress. You can also access multi-region MRI and CT scans, and they're all tracked in one secure place over time. It's a near 360 view to see what's happening in your body, and that's why top health leaders like Dr. Mark Hyman, Dr. Andrew Huberman, Dr. Jeremy London, they're all behind Function Health. This is why I love Function Health. And you know what else? Lab visits are fast and convenient at 2,000 plus locations across the U.S. Just $499 a year, that's $1.37 per day for cutting-edge health insights. What sets Function apart? All the results are tracked over time in one secure place, so you see how your health evolves. Insights come from top doctors based on your unique results. These could cost over $10,000 if you did it on your own, and there are no perverse incentives. Function doesn't push supplements or pharmaceuticals. It's just powerful, unbiased health data designed to help you own your health. Learn more and join using my link, and the first 1,000 people get $100 credit towards their membership. Visit www.functionhealth.com/Jillian or use the gift code Jillian at sign up to own your health.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the podcast, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And make sure to let me know what guests you want to see on in the future.